Now I would request Her Grace Daivi Shakti Mataji. Mataji, at the age of 18, she received Bhagavad Gita and then she came in touch with Srila Prabhupada, and very soon she also got initiated. She is serving in Sri Vrindavan Dham for more than 50 years. There are different kind of Brajavasis, but highest class of Brajavasi is the one whose heart is Vrindavan. And Daivi Shakti Mataji is Vaishnavi of that cadre, that her heart is Vrindavan. And anyone who comes to Vrindavan Dham, they are engaged rightly in the service by Her Grace Daivi Shakti Mataji. She is very scholarly Vaishnavi. And in fact, I heard some of the classes on Nectar of Devotion, that to later sections. And she very expertly explains. She is very, very scholarly. So we are really blessed to have her association. Thank you, Mataji, for coming. And we would be really blessed to hear about Srila Prabhupada from Devi Shakti Mataji. Hare Krishna, Devi Shakti Mataji ki Jai.
Nama Om Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutle Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swami Niti Namine Namaste Saraswati Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Sunyavari Paschatya Desha Tarine. Our whole life is glorifying Srila Prabhupada. I've just written one small poem to capture a little bit of Srila Prabhupada's glorious achievements. When the Supreme Lord chooses his friend to descend from the spiritual realm, he does so out of his causeless grace upon the forgetful human race. Srila Prabhupada's glorious birth upon this fortunate planet Earth answered the prayers of the Acharyas to spread Krishna Prem beyond barriers. Raised carefully by his dear father, protected and loved by his mother, he found his eternal Guru soon, who would award him life's greatest boon. Order of the Guru is supreme, molding his life to fulfill that dream. The banner of Chaitanya unfurled, Harinam throughout the entire world. Mission impossible for the weak-hearted, but Prabhupada never stopped once started. First with Back to Godhead magazine, humble attempt the world to redeem. League of Devotees in Jhansi, a start, and first disciple, Acharya Prabhakar. Then making strong connections in Bombay that would later help him on his way. Always aiming to preach in the West, America would be the very best. For beginning his plan in New York, he wrote several books to start his work. Alone and destitute in Vrindavan, preparing Srimad Bhagavatam, typing in Delhi to print his books, he struggled and did whatever it took. Free ticket upon a cargo ship, 2 heart attacks compound his hardship. Praying to Krishna to bring his word to people who before had never heard. How would they understand Bhagavad Gita, mlechas, yavanas, all meat eaters? Make me dance, as you will. The world awaits Krishna's name to fill. Which way to turn, no friends or money. Krishna sent help in ways so funny. Young boys and girls flocked to his classes. Krishna's name would soon reach the masses. Pushing on the order of Guru, ISKCON the tool by which he could do the propagation of Krishna's holy name. Hare Krishna mantra gained world fame. Books were the basis, purity the force, preaching the essence and utility, of course. Armies of devotees stand and fight against Kali Yuga's fearful might. At least 14 times around the world, brainwashing, demons' weapons unhurled. That's what Radhanath Swami was describing this morning, how the deprogrammers tried to destroy ISKCON, and that court case created a triumph for ISKCON. And at that time, Prabhupada had that New York Times front page article put up in all of the fronts of the temples as proof that ISKCON was now victorious. Victory in court, Krishna exists, supported now by scholars and saints. Prabhupada's time to leave was nearing, devotees in distress unbearing. Organization and intelligence, cooperation with diligence. These were the secrets Prabhupada taught. Love for him has success wrought. From 108 temples and 80 books, 700 plus temples now in every nook. Books beyond count, devotees inspired, Prabhupada's teachings, gold desired. Krishna Bhakti is now world known, by Prabhupada's grace, ISKCON has grown. A house in which the world can live, Prabhupada built, to us did he give. A life sublime with Krishna's service, Prabhupada's mercy for all of us. We bow our heads at his lotus feet and pray one day again we meet. Our eternal Guru, Srila Prabhupada, Krishna's beloved, servitor God. So this is just one fraction of a drop of Srila Prabhupada's life, his mission, and his triumphant achievements. Now, today, especially in honor of Srila Prabhupada's wonderful achievements, I would like to invite everyone here in this room. We all know about the Temple of Vedic Planetarium that was Prabhupada's wish, and it was a worldwide endeavor for all of us to fulfill Prabhupada's desire to have the largest temple in the world at Mayapur. So one section of that TOVP is going to be completely dedicated to the legacy of Srila Prabhupada and how he was able to incorporate Krishna consciousness throughout the world. The first phase will be opened next year, February 18th. It will only be 1,000 square feet. As the TOVP opens more and more in phases, we will then increase to 6,000 feet. And then by the time the temple is fully open, we will have the largest museum dedicated to any one person in the whole world of 21,000 square feet. So next year on February 18th, we're opening the first 3 rooms. The first room is dedicated to Prabhupada's literary contributions. The next room is dedicated to Prabhupada's ISKCON achievements, all of the temples that he built. And then the third room is all of Srila Prabhupada's mementos, personal memories, the things that right now Brajavilas Prabhu is traveling all over the world, meeting Prabhupada's disciples who are still remaining with us, trying to get all of the mementos that they have of Srila Prabhupada, because we're calling the founder of our Prabhupada archives, his name is Paramarupa Das. He is coming and we're going to get the most high-tech scientific technology so that Prabhupada's relics can be preserved for the next 10,000 years. So this is an invitation to everyone here. If you have a notice board, you can put it. I humbly request all of you to take part in this historic beginning of Prabhupada's Legacy Museum. One more invitation. In Srila Prabhupada's presence with us, Prabhupada was ordered by his spiritual master to preach in the Western countries in the English language. We all know that. And Prabhupada, he established the world headquarters in Los Angeles. We've heard about that the last few days. He was having devotees come there to get trained up as temple presidents, as pujaris, as seamstresses, as cooks. Everything was going on out of Los Angeles for the world. Prabhupada was standing in front of Rukmini Dwarkadish one morning at Darshan, and Dwarkadish told Prabhupada, he told two devotees this, Tamal Krishna Maharaj and Brahmananda Swami. Dwarkadish says to Prabhupada, now go back to India. And Prabhupada objected. He said, my godbrothers are preaching in India. My Guru Maharaj told me to preach here. We're having success here. And Dwarkadish told Prabhupada, if you go back to India, I will give you a temple 100 times better than this Los Angeles temple. So immediately, Prabhupada dropped everything. He announced to the devotees that he's leaving for India. This was in July, August of 1970. He left instantly and came back and started the World Sankirtan Party here in India. He went to Indore. He went everywhere the first year with his 40, 50 devotees. He didn't take them to Vrindavan the first year. They were traveling and preaching constantly. Finally, in 1971, Prabhupada brought the devotees to Vrindavan, and at that time he was able to get 1 acre of land donated by the Saraf family. They also donated our temple land in Guwahati, Assam, if you've ever been there. So that was 1971. They gave him 1 year to build the temple. It was impossible. They gave him 1 more year. Still impossible. 1974. Yes, Prabhupada, everything will be ready. And it was fiasco. It wasn't ready. It took till 1975, Ram Navami, the temple was finally opened. Now, 50 years is coming up, 2025, and we're having the Golden Jubilee. I humbly request everyone in this room, please come. Honor Srila Prabhupada's lifetime endeavor to establish a temple in Vrindavan so that all of his devotees from around the world would be welcome when they come to the Holy Dham. So here's the invitation for all of you. We're not just having it for 1 day, because just as in 1975, Prabhupada had the largest Mayapur festival, 1975, about 500 devotees came from all over the world. And that's Gaur Purnima. Ram Navami is about 20 days away. So Prabhupada had the devotees come to Hyderabad. Maybe Mahaman was there then? Were you in Hyderabad then? Oh, you were in London still. So we had a big Pando program in Hyderabad. And then all the devotees converged upon Vrindavan for the grand opening. And it was such a glorious event. It was the greatest success in Prabhupada's lifetime to finally get that temple open. And Sri Krishna Dwarkadish, not only did Prabhupada receive 1 glorious temple, but Dwarkadish gave Prabhupada 3 wonderful temples in Vrindavan in his lifetime. Actually 4. Prabhupada got the land in Mayapur. 2 weeks later, he came to Vrindavan and put the groundbreaking in Vrindavan. 1 week later, he went to Juhu and got the land incorporated there. And then in Hyderabad as well. So these were the main temples that Prabhupada constructed when he was present with us. And now we're inviting you, please, beginning from the 20th of March to the 31st, for the first time ever, we're going to have a parikrama every day for 12 days. We will go to each one of the 12 forests of Vrindavan with the expert devotees describing the beautiful Krishna Lila in those 12 forests. Then we'll have Adivas, Julan Yatra, Mahaharinam Sankirtan and Pushpa Abhishek, Boat Festival, Shobha Yatra, and then on Ram Navami itself will be the Maha Abhishek and mass Mahaprasadam distribution. So we humbly request you, as a further tribute to Srila Prabhupada's glories, please all of you join us in Vrindavan for the Golden Jubilee from March 20th up until April 6th, Ram Navami. Hare Krishna. Jai. These to the temple president here. If you have a notice board, you can put them on.
Yes, sure.
And then everyone can come to the programs in Mayapur and in Vrindavan. Thank you very much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna. Jai.
Her Grace Devi Shakti Mataji ki Jai.